So first, welcome to the tri-state area. And the reason why I say that, I understand you're from Ohio.
I am from Ohio, went to school in Nashville, and this is my first time performing in Louisville, Kentucky. Woo! I'm excited.
You were excited, and I understand you started your day at Cracker Barrel.
I did. On the road with David A. Arnold, every city we went to, we would stop at a Cracker Barrel. It was our thing. Some places don't have them. We would find it. We always ate at a Cracker Barrel. I shopped, and that's what we did before we did comedy in every city.
Now, do you ever get a chance to go back home in Ohio?
Yes, I go to the Cleveland Funny Bone. I'm going to be there pretty soon. I will be there at the end of May. So I get to go home a lot.
Now, I want to talk about a little bit of your historical background from your father. I understand that he was a very renowned African-American architect. Tell me about that.
Yes, my father has done some buildings in Cincinnati. Whitley and Whitley Architects. They've done a lot of schools and some. They did the stadium in Cleveland where you play baseball, Jacobs Field. Mm-hmm. I remember I was helping him pick out the color of the seats there. So my family and both of my brothers went to Howard University and became architects. Mm-hmm. So Whitley and Whitley Architects is still around. My father is 92 years old, wow. And he is still living with me. And I'm very excited. You're right. I didn't go to architectural school because I didn't like math. So I became the actress and the comedian.
And that goes right into my next question. I know you went to Fisk University. What was your major?
At Fisk University, my major was business. I say business and theater, but I really was an art major. And, played in the theater. But that was it. I had to get a little business in me. And I was the art background. I wanted to kind of be an architect, but not really. So I painted and whatnot.
So I understand when you went to Fisk University that you joined a sorority. Tell me about that.
Yes, I am a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated, and I'm Alpha Beta chapter from Fisk University. Actually, a friend of mine, Tanya Walker, she's coming down. She's going to drive up from Nashville. She's the CFO at Fisk. She's driving up to see the show because she's from Louisville.
And I'm not going to hold that against you because I'm an Alpha Kappa Alpha. I'm an AKA. But we're all a part of D9.
The Divine Nine. A lot of my friends. And my roommate pledged AKA was at Fisk, and I went Delta. So
wow,
it happens.
It happens. Oh, my gosh. Now, tell me, how did you get your start in television and in film?
Wow. How did I get my start? Well, actually, you just got to have a desire. And I had a desire in my heart, and God gave me these gifts. And I liked architecture, and it was my family thing, but I knew I had the gift to make people laugh, and I wanted to share that. Went on out to Los Angeles, and I joined a play called Beauty Shop with Shelley Garrett years ago. We traveled the country. And that was really my education into it because I was on stage every night. And that's how I began. And I got my first sitcom called named Sparks, and that was with, of course, Robin Gibbons, James Avery, Terrence Howard, Miguel Nunez, and Arif Kinchin. And that opened it up. My first movie was Next Friday. So you just build upon that. And a lot of women get caught up and caught off in their careers because they get married, they have families. But since I didn't do that early on, I was still just plugging away. And that's how it began. And then I started stand-up later in life.
Now, when you talked about some of your names, your characters, what about Aunt Sugar and Big Candy? And
wow.
Do you feel like when you have those names, those memorable roles, do you like that people will still call you that?
Yes, I get Sugar all the time. Aunt Sugar is from my first movie, Next Friday, and I love it. I embrace it, and Ice Cube is supposed to be writing the third Friday. I'm waiting on that. It was at the fourth Friday. It's the last Friday. Mm-hmm. So hopefully I'll get to reprise the role, and excited. Big Candy is a role on a show called The Bay, the series. It's on Prime in different places. But that won me my second Emmy nomination. So I did not win, but I won an independent film award for that role as Big Candy.
Well, it's a big honor to always be nominated.
I'm always going to be Emmy-nominated actress Kym Whitley.
That's right.
That's right.
Now, I want to shift gears real quick, and I want to talk to you. Tell me about Don't Feed Me campaign.
Wow, you got some good questions, girl. You was digging deep. When my son was born, he was born with peanut allergies. And what I found out is that parents don't have really a way to let people know that their child has an allergy. Also, children who are autistic. So I created a shirt that says, "Don't feed me," and you has this white space. You write the child's name and "Don't feed Joshua." And then it has a list of allergies that you check off. And it's for younger kids. It's for kids who are nonverbal. If I get a new babysitter, I put the T-shirt on the child. And it has been a wonderful campaign. And I have an allergy bag that you can put their EpiPen in, their Benadryl, whatever you need, and send that to school, put that with them. So allergies are a real thing. People don't understand. And people can go to don'tfeedme.org and order some shirts or whatever they need.
Wow. Now, another special thing, are you still on the board of the Special Needs?
Girl, you are digging
Special
deep.
Needs Network. And the reason why I asked you that is because here in Louisville, I'm on the board of the Crusade for Children. And it is one of the world's largest telethons to help children with special needs and disabilities.
Oh,
And it
yes.
comes up in June. So tell me about why you decided to be on that board.
You know, my child, I love children. I used to be a teacher in Compton. Before I started my career, I was a teacher. And Areva Martin, who's head of the Special Needs Network, came to me and she said, "Kym, would you like to join forces with me?" And, you know, it's a great cause. My best friend, Sherry Shepard, her son has autism. And then Tisha Campbell, my other good friend, has a child with autism. So it's right next to me. So I became a board member. We have our big Pink Pump affair coming up. And it is just dear to my heart to help these kids. We've built a center. We've done a lot of things. You know, you got to leave a legacy of something.
That's right. And I always call you an activist, and you're definitely shining on that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Now, I want to say,
Activist.
Activist. You add that, as well as author.
Yes.
Tell me about your book.
Oh, I love it. Girl, you're the best interviewer ever. I have a book out called The Delusion of Cinderella. I need to republish that book. It is such a good book, but I self-published, and everyone got it. It's a good read. They said they can't put it down. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Barnes & Noble. But it's a fiction, but it was so much fun doing. So The Delusion of Cinderella, if you got like a little maybe a particular sense of certain things, you might not want to read it. A little much for some people. No,
Oh, my goodness.
It's good. It's good.
Now, adding on to your other title is podcast.
Yes.
Tell me about first give me the name of the podcast and who is your co-host.
Yes. The podcast is called Two Funny Mamas. And it's with me and Sherry Shepard. And we started the podcast during the pandemic because we felt people needed to laugh. And we give motherly advice, but most of the time we're just fun, having a good time. Sherry has her television show. So it was really a good practice for her in the beginning to get ready for her show. And so we try to put out a episode once a week.
Wow, once a week?
Once a week.
How are you possibly doing that and doing all of this?
Well, we do miss it in Sherry's schedule, my schedule, but I think we're going to probably shoot another one this Saturday. Like I'm here in Louisville, so what I'll do is set up my camera. She sets hers up in New York, and I think she's in Boston or somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll just do it in the daytime. Put one down and have it up because we've built such a following.
Well, now, that's a blessing. Now, we're leading back to Louisville. What made you decide to have a comedy show in Louisville, Kentucky?
I have heard so much about the Louisville Comedy Club. All the other comics, friends have told me about it. Who did I run into the other night? I was talking to Lunell. Lunell was like, "I've been to Louisville a bunch of times." And I was like, wait a minute, I have never been to the Louisville Comedy Club. I've never been to Louisville. And my agent reached out to the club owner and they asked me to come. And I was like, yes. And I've been waiting on this date. So I will be there and 4 shows. And I'm bringing along a very funny guy named Ronnie Jordan. He's out of Atlanta, but he's a writer on the Miss Pat show. And he wrote on a show that I have coming out called Varnell Hill. And he is so funny. I love I love going on the road myself, but I love putting the shine on other comics that I feel are hilarious and are not getting the light shined on them.
Yeah. Now, I understand that you say that Each city comes with a different energy. What kind of energy is Louisville giving you?
Wow. Right now, Louisville is giving me horse energy. Louisville is giving me Kentucky Derby energy. I was like, y'all need to give some comedy energy. But Louisville is so live. I didn't know Louisville was this live. I'm staying downtown. They got the street, and I forgot Muhammad Ali was from here. You got airport Muhammad Ali. I see the street Muhammad Ali. I see a lot of restaurants. When I went to Fisk back in the day, Louisville was just going up to Louisville. Baby, Louisville and Nashville have turned into the spot to be.
Absolutely. And I'm not going to say no.
Yes, I was very excited. I hope I find a man here. Y'all got good men here? Single men? Well, okay, so moving on. But I want everybody to please come out. It's my first time in Louisville, and if I don't get a good crowd, I'm not coming back.
Oh, you're going to get a great crowd. You're going to get a great crowd. And especially with your D9 family and your sorority sisters, once they find out that you are officially in town, they will definitely be there. Now, I wanted to ask you, how do you continue to redefine yourself and stay true to yourself?
Wow, that's a loaded question. Redefining is the key, and that is really staying in touch with what people want. For me, I know that people want laughter. They want, there's a lot going on in the world. People need a release, but people like people that are real. When you bare your soul and have a good time, I believe that's attractive. And every time when I say reinventing, redefining, you have to watch what's on TV, what's next. Everybody's like, oh, AI, you better ride. That's what they say. You better ride that train or get off.
Right.
It's not going to stop. It's already left the station. Just like when Instagram came out and different things, I have over 1 million followers. I had to jump on the train. So you have to see what's coming, be a part of it, and just research and find out what people want.
Wow, it's wonderful. Now, you've been a part of some wonderful films, Happy Gilmore 2, Act Your Age, Beauty Shop, The Boondocks, Deliver Us from Eva, so many great films. But do you have a favorite?
Wow. Okay. I always go to these two as my favorite, but of course my favorite would be my first film, next Friday. I had a ball on Happy Gilmore 2. This is my second film with Adam Sandler. Act Your Age on Netflix. I have to say it's one of my favorite television shows that I did because I got to do it with my friends. Okay. And so many people loved that show. We just didn't get a second season because of political reasons, had nothing to do with the show. And I did a show with the Wayans brothers that I absolutely loved also. It's hard. Yeah. The Bay, I got to play something, it was drama. So The Bay, the series, that right there is a good one. But it is hard to really pick one.
Okay, I won't hold you to it. Now, I know that you're working on several projects right now. You've got Re-Election, is that one?
Yeah.
You've got Killing Mary Sue, and then, of course, the spinoff of Martin. Now, could you talk to me about any of those or all three of those? I know that you got a thriller, something different for your character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, like Killing Mary Sue, I watched it while I was on the plane coming here because sometimes you join things and don't even realize what it is. This film is crazy. It's comedy, it's dark, it's on edge, and I got to play, like I was the public defender, mayor person, serious role. But the film was good. Re-Election, another very funny. I got to play a superintendent, crazy. That was fun. And then Barnell Hill, that is coming out. There was a spinoff of Martin with Tommy Davis and Martin Lawrence, Wendy Raquel Robinson. There's so many people in this that I'm excited for this one because it's a throwback to the old sitcoms. And we have live musical guests to come on because it's about a talk show. Crazy.
Wow. So let's take me back to your 25-year-old self. What would you tell her today?
I would tell her, stop wearing them nasty miniskirts. Stop going into that bar. No. Oh my gosh. I would tell her to not fear. Fear stops everything. Do not fear. Go forward as much as you can. To be bold. I would tell her to don't worry about that door being closed because it's going to be a window that is open. That's pretty much. I would work faster and not be a procrastinator is the biggest thing that slows me down. But I would also hug her and tell her, you all right? You're going to be all right.
And I wanted to ask you too, I love how you said you can lift spirits and then have a fulfilled purpose. Is that what you do when you're on stage?
Yes. Yes. Comedy for me is not just a job. Comedy for me is to touch people, to make them feel better about whatever they're going through, or just have a good time. I don't look at comedy anymore as it used to be. Oh my God, I gotta be funny. I gotta be this. I have to be an entertainer. That's it. And people want a piece of you. They want to know what's going on. Sometimes I'll take audience questions. Sometimes my show, I cannot just go straight through a show. I have got to stop and talk to the audience.
Wow.
And just, you cracking jokes. And I see a lot of comics doing it. I was like, oh, they're taking my stuff. I always I break out, talk to the audience, have a good time. At the end of the show, I'm taking pictures, I'm talking to everyone. And I tell people at the end of the show, I said, don't walk by me like you didn't just see me on stage for an hour. I said, you make eye contact, say good night, let me know you had a good time.
Wow.
And that's what they do when they leave. They say, hey, Kym, had a good time, bye. Eye contact, it's not just performance.
So when someone comes to one of your shows, what can they expect?
Ooh, they can expect fun, good time. The club's gonna have some drinks, gonna have some good food, and then you get entertained. We're gonna have, a host, and we have an opener. Ronnie's gonna be ridiculous. And then I come up, have a good time, and I talk about my father, I talk about my son, I talk about traveling, I talk about dating, all the things that are going on in my life. And that's what they can expect. I'm not, people want to say, are you a blue comic? I am blue adjacent. I'm right on the edge.
Wow. And see, and that was my next question. I was going to ask you, what do you talk about in some of your skits? And of course, you talk about life
Talk
and family.
about life and family and things going on and what's going on with me and what has happened with me. And you look at it, it's a mix of a one-woman show, really, and stand-up. That kind of thing. But every show is different, and I say that the jokes might be the same, but the show is always different. And every time I come to a city, I bring a different comic that needs to, be seen. And sometimes I might go on the stage with the comic, just mix it up. I had a run in Vegas, and I shook them up one night. I went on first, and they're like, wait, what are you doing? I was like, hey, don't worry about it. And I did my, some 20 minutes, and then I brought out a comic who they had to see. And the host was like, wait, what do you mean? I was like, come on out, do your thing. Then I went back, did some more jokes, and then I brought out another guy who's really like a headliner. And so I wanted to respect him and gave him that time. And I remember going downstairs, and he was like, hey, you're not coming back? I said, nope, it's all you. Oh. Just mixing it up.
Wow. So it sounds like you're a mentor as well.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. So I want you to look into that little bitty camera and tell the Louisville fans why they should come out and see you on Friday and Saturday.
Hey, Louisville. Come on out and see your girl, Kym Whitley. It's my first time to Louisville. Please come out and see me. No, it's going to be crazy. A lot of fun. Deltas, my sorority, I know y'all better be in the house. All the Divine Nine, come on out. People, kick off your Kentucky weekend, what's the horse thing? And it's going to be the Thunder Under. Y'all doing the Thunder thing. Y'all walk past the club. Y'all come on in and see Kym Whitley. I got 4 shows. You got 4 chances. And if you don't come see me this weekend, I'm not coming back.
That was wonderful. Is there anything that I'm missing that you want to say?
No, we hit everything. I think we got it all.
I think we got it all.
I appreciate it.
It was truly an honor.
This was a great interview, girl.
Thank you very much.
Good
I
job.
truly appreciate that.
Yeah, it was good
Yes,
questions.
ma'am.
You got in my business a little bit.
Thank you very much.